Cornerback draft target number 4, Tyler Gordon. Let's start in the film room with this young man. On the first clip, playing at the bottom of the screen, he's playing off the receiver. Just amazing quick reaction once the receiver makes his cut, allowing Kyler to undercut the route and intercept the ball. Roll the film. Boom. Beautiful. In the second clip here, now he's in the slot playing press coverage. Watch again. Once the receiver makes his cut, the quick reaction Kyler has, allowing him to undercut the route once again, knocking the ball down and stopping a huge 3rd and 6. Let's roll. Beautiful. I mean, that's incredible. In the third clip, you want a little run stop? Here we go. 4th and 1 off the edge. We need to play. Let's go. Boom. Huge stop. 4th and 1, momentum change right there. In the fourth clip, up top, press coverage on a go route. Watch him stay with his man, turn his head, make a huge interception. Roll the film. Amazing. He makes the catch, gets both feet in, almost as if he was the receiver on that play. I have more highlights in the description below. I have some links, so you check those out after the video. I'll let you guys read through the details from the experts on the slide that you see on the screen, but I'm going to give you a few of my notes. Many recent mock drafts have him going first round and being taken by the Bills at 25. A first round pick is quite different than where the sources I use had him projected. So on the slide, you see I have him at 79th overall. That came from PFF, who has him at 60th, came from NFL Draft Buzz, who has him at number 37, which I think is the most accurate, honestly. And then CBS had him at 140th. That is absolutely dead wrong. They need to correct that. He's anywhere from a first rounder to a third rounder, depending on where you look. But it seems recently he's been on the rise. I see him going as a late first to mid second round. He didn't wow at his 40 time at the combine with that 4.52. Before the combine, I had him as a 4.3 something. And that must have been early on in his college career. But at the combine, it was a little concerning that he had a 4.52. And a lot of places that you read about him, they say he has elite speed. That's not really elite speed. Don't get me wrong, it's not slow. I mean, Trey White ran a 4.47 in his 40, and Levi was a 4.5, 4.51, a 40-yard guy. So it's not slow. And if Trey can be a shutdown corner at 4.47, Kyler Gordon can do the same thing. And a lot of what I've seen and read makes me think he could be that type of corner. Bruce Feldman had this to say on his updated freaks list after the combine. And by the way, Kyler is a 2-time member of this list. At number 16, Bruce says he's a solid 6 foot, 200 pounder with amazing body control and athleticism. A lot of that was honed with his background in dance, kung fu, and ballet. Gordon's combination of burst and change of direction, which we saw in those film clips, is reflected in a 42.5-inch vertical jump as well as a blazing 3.87 shuttle time. Yeah, we saw the quickness in his reaction and closing speed when he was making his moves. I mean, for me, so I'm not, that 4.52 has me a little confused. I mean, he plays and looks faster than what we see there. So maybe he just had a bad outing at the combine. I know the Bills interviewed him at the combine, so it wouldn't be a shock to me if the Bills took him at 25. I mean, especially now that we have seen the free agency move the Bills have made. We lost Levi Wallace, and we won't know how long Trey White will take to get back to his form prior to the injury. We need some depth at the cornerback position badly. The AFC is stacked with talent. Just today, we found out Devontae Adams was traded to the Raiders. We need some talented corners to keep pace. I like what I see with Gordon, and I really see the Bills going wide receiver or corner in rounds 1 and 2 in no particular order. For me, if the top two corner targets that I mentioned in earlier videos are not available, I'm probably going to take wide receiver in round 1 and corner in the second. And most likely, Kyler is not available in the second round at 57, where the Bills will be picking. This could be a case where we move up in the second in the event we don't land a corner in the first and grab Gordon, which I would be extremely happy with. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on Kyler and what you're taking with that 25th pick, knowing all that's happened during this week of free agency. Based on what I've seen, corner seems to be the biggest need. But with the talent at the wide receiver position in this year's draft, it will be hard to pass on a stud receiver in the first. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, comment, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I'll be seeing you shortly with our final cornerback target. Bye now.